Most of the time we are tensed, we are stressed, lot of workload, right? And we always have this lightheadedness. Now what is the solution for it? We pop in a combi flame or a dolo. Does that give you a permanent relief? No, right? Now what can you do about it? So I'm gonna tell you something very special, and it is something which is definitely gonna help you. And not just in your headache. This one is gonna help you in headache, stress, migraine, insomnia, even people who are suffering from depression or schizophrenia. I asked them to do it and we have seen drastic changes. The exercise, what I'm gonna tell you, it's magical. So now I'm gonna tell you about this miraculous pranayama, the breathing exercise named Bhrahamari. Now first of all, what is Bhrahamari? Bhrahamari, the meaning of Bhrahamari is bhavre jaisi dhvani, the B sound. Now what do you need to do in this one? I'm sure if you have seen people doing it or if you have heard this term, usually most of the people do it in a different way. Firstly, I'll explain you how do they do it and how I do it. Now it's all your choice only. You can choose any of the ways to do it. There's nothing wrong in any of the ways. However, I'll explain why do I do it in a different way. Now, first of all, the way how people do it, most of the people do it. So what do people do is, what do we exactly need to do in Bhrahamari is, we need to close our eyes, our mouth and the ears and then make the B sound. How? How do we do that? We close the ears by pressing the earbuds and then we cover the fingers like this and we take a deep inhalation and then exhale with the B sound. We try to go as deep as possible, as loud as possible, and as many times as possible. Now, this was one of the ways how most of the people do it, because as I mentioned that you're supposed to keep your eyes closed, your mouth as well as your ears closed. Now, how do I do it? So see, I do it, I just don't keep my eyes closed like that, because I just keep my eyes simply closed. I just keep my fingers on the earbuds and then I press them like this and then I do it simply. Now why don't I keep my hands like this? Because most of the people, they don't even know, instead of keeping their hands like this, they tend to keep it like this. They don't even realize they're putting pressure on their nose as well. So many people, they don't even realize they're closing their nostrils, which you're not supposed to do. Now apart from that, you should not be pressing here too much. You just need to keep it here. Alright, so to get rid of that, and there are people who are claustrophobic. So if they do it like this, they tend to not feel relaxed, but they start panicking. So to get rid of that, we do it this way, the way I'm going to show you again. So see, what you need to do is just close the earbuds with the fingers and take a deep inhalation and exhale with the B sound. Trust me, it feels amazing. Even I just have done it to show you right now and I'm feeling relaxed already. It is magical, as I mentioned before. So what happens with this one? It calms your brain cells. See, whenever you're stressed, whenever you're tensed, what you're doing is you are making your body so stiff, your mind so tight, stiff. With Bhrahamari, you are able to lose yourself up completely. Your mind as well as your body. Now you can choose either of the ways to do it, but must do it. And I can assure you, if you do it every day for 5 times, don't think of how long are you doing it for. Try and do it at least 5 times. There are people who do it for half an hour. Well, I'm not asking you to do for half an hour only. Do it as per your convenience. But make sure spine must be straight while doing it. You can sit in Sukhasana, you can sit in Siddhasana or Padmasana, or simply on the chair itself. But make sure your spine must be erected and then do it the way I've shown you. And I can assure you it will definitely gonna help you. So make sure to do Bhrahamari without fail. If you want to sleep well, if you want to get rid of your headache, if you want to relax yourself. Alright, as I mentioned, it's magical. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. This is Bhaskar Yogacharya signing off.